Hey y'all, hey, I'm watching Queen 88 live right now, you guys, down in Texas right now. So I want to show you guys some of that coverage and then we'll get into it, okay? Salute everybody. And then deliberation. See tomorrow. So right now it's over with. Yeah, they can't present it. They ain't going back in. No, they can rest. Oh, no. Rest and you Free West, BRE. Yeah, they do all the way. Yeah, they rested, so tomorrow I'll be a couple. Yes. Two additional students. I don't think that we're naming students because they are underage. One of them was on the track team with Karmelo Anthony, and one of them was just sort of an expert surgery at a totally different high school. I was just there that day. And then we also heard from Officer Riley or Detective Riley. And his testimony was very short. It was sandwiched between the two young men. And it was all about just whether or not he had looked at Eddie Tara's phone. Because we know that there was a controversy about whether or not there was a deleted video. There was no testimony about a deleted video. The two young boys talked about what they observed. And let me give you guys an update. The defense has rested you guys. The defense in the Karmelo Anthony case, they're rested. They rested their case. The black woman just came out of the courtroom. Shout out to Queen 88. She was very emotional. She was crying. Shout out to Nika Knight. Make sure y'all drop Nika Knight, Nika Knight's link and Queen 88. Yeah, that's Queen 88, Tara. That's Queen 88. I'm going to get Queen 88 over here and stuff, but the defense has arrested. And they also said that Austin Metcalf's father, Neil, was in the courtroom bullying people out of their seats. Bullying people out of their seats. Huh. Ain't that what happened to Austin? OMG, he screwed. Why did you say that? Hey, give me y'all real thoughts, because you know right now everybody's emotional down there. I want to finish showing you guys 88 down here, boots on the ground in Texas. Hold on. Difficult decision about whether or not he was going to testify in his own defense. As we all know, you don't have to, right? There's no burden on the defendant to prove anything in any criminal case. But if you want to raise self-defense as a possible charged offense in Texas, oftentimes you see that people have to testify to say, yes, I did this, but it was justified. There was a reason that I did it, right? I was terrified. It was immediately necessary. All of the things that we would need to see as relates to self-defense applying in Texas. And it's an incredibly difficult decision for any person charged in a criminal offense to decide whether or not to testify they have. What we're dealing with here, the Karmelo Anthony case, is a 17-year-old young man who would be up against 30 years seasoned prosecutor on a cross-examination. Whether or not his story is perfect or not, as he walks through it with his own defense attorneys, when he gets cross-examined by the prosecution, the question is, am I going to be able to pull out? Am I going to be able to keep it together? Is my story going to be able to still have the impact that it had in my own attorneys asking me questions? And if they're trying to put him on the stand, you guys. Is this good or bad? Farago was just over there, which is 88's father. He said, do not put Karmelo on the stand. Do not put Karmelo Anthony on that stand. This is going to be bad for him. I heard that if KA walks, the Lane guy said he's going to take him out and he's going to be a full-blown race war. Absolutely. Queen 88 actually got into it with one of the Proud Boys down there. I think Shank is going to show some of her coverage, because I'm going to have Queen 88 herself over here with us. Or if you're worried, or if you're scared, she's right here, boots on the ground. Then you may have to make the decision to testify in your own defense. I think that's why they decided not to let him testify. I think so. I think that he could not testify and know that if he did, and he was subjected to cross-examination, Gilbert States, that somehow everything would get jumbled up and he could harm himself. So we know that during voir dire, they do bring this up to the jury and say it is not, he does not have to prove anything in this case of their case. Yeah. So don't hold it against it if he testifies. A lot of those juries that got selected are the ones that basically said that they could judge this case for that particular for the defendant. The rector doesn't have to take the stand in their defense. Okay, so the defendant speak of that. But subconsciously, do you think that a lot of the jurors
88's volume, her thing is messing up. I wonder if they telling her.
Like you said, right?
I'm trying to tell her audio. What do y'all think about him hitting take? Because they said that Hunter isn't taking the stand, so I don't know if Hunter's getting subpoenaed. I want to say I heard yes, Hunter is getting subpoenaed. Because Hunter was there. I don't see why else Hunter wouldn't. Hey, E. Nicole, what's going on, E. Nicole? Why didn't they put Austin's line as bro? Yeah, Hunter wasn't trying to testify, which is good. Which it shows to me is showing that it could be a chance. I think 88's fixing her audio. 88 said, well, y'all give me another phone.
And in fact, when the judge reads the jury charge to the jury, when they go back to
I don't know if nobody else is live down there. 88 said, y'all get another phone. Girl, up. 88. Girl, up. My bad, y'all. Shit, I'm trying to see if anybody else. I know Nika Knight was down there. She did, 88 was right there with Nika Knight. So I've been in 88's live the whole time. Nika Knight cried and stuff like that. Nika Knight is being bullied and a lot of other stuff down there. Man, we got to stop. I do want to say that I'm confused about the subpoenas. If they're, I know the Nicole, I know. I don't know if the state is resting, but the defense is resting. The defense is definitely resting, but I want to get to Queen Sheba's live from the other night. I want you guys to hear something about, because although the other testimonies, this is my thing, Nicole. Hey, Muy baby. They all sound the same. It was if they had been rehearsed, and they also said that Austin's dad was down there intimidating the witnesses and kind of coaxing some of the witnesses. I don't know how true that is, but this is coming from the grounds of the courtroom and stuff like that, you know. So I don't know what all been said, but I know the one witness that got up there and he did say that he didn't know Karmelo, but yet this is why the foolishness between us as people got to stop. All they do is, and it does. If he's resting, then I'd fire him. Me too. But they cannot put Karmelo on that stand. They're gonna rip him apart. They're gonna rip him apart. These YT people don't care about the truth. They're only concerned that it was a black male who defended himself in the results in the badly. I can see that. Where did the attorney even come from? I thought they said New York. I'm not sure, but I want to say, I'm gonna say allegedly New York. I'm gonna say allegedly New York. But hey, Vamika, but can we leave Nika Knight alone? Can we please, like, you know what I'm saying? Can we please leave her alone? Because this is what they want with our black sisters, to get into it. We already down there. Hell, y'all down there got to fight the white people, the Proud Boys, and everybody else, and let alone first motherfuckers in line. She cut. It's us. It's us. It's us. It's us. It's us. She. I'm like, all right, damn. That's why I told Shank Rock, what is the family even thinking? Do they not know what this means? I don't know, but they just walked out and said they love everybody. Carmelo Anthony's family did look across the street, and 88 caught them coming out, and they said, we love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. They got in their vehicles. The Black Panthers will be down there. I dropped the link in case anybody wants to come up. If anybody wants to come up, you guys can. Outside, we should always be united. Get the checking done. Nicole, you would think. I mean, you would think this is the time for us to come together, but instead we're not. Instead, we're not coming together at all. And only thing to the bishop, shout out to the bishop. The only thing I will say earlier in 88's video, I know everybody's like, oh, that's Bishop Woo. It was so disrespectful to me. This is just my opinion. Neek was doing her live, and the bishop came right there, like, here's Neek. And literally, the bishop's right here, and all you hear is Neek can hardly even do her live. I want to show you guys a clip of it. I want to show you how, and it was disrespectful. That's the same way if you doing your sermon, and in your sermon, we just in the pews like, girl, yeah, I know, right? I know, yeah, no, girl, we in. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's the same way this conversation was going. From what I understood, the National Guards are on standby, and the Black Panthers was down there protecting Neek at night. They was definitely protecting Neek at night. Shout out to them. Because it was a guy with a mask on. Let me see. Let me show you guys Neek at Night's video. Give you a little bit of. She's giving us a little bit of clarity. And don't cry, Neek.
So we are at our lunch break. What was unusual? Oh, step in chat because I don't have my mic. So we are at the lunch break. Basically, what happened was they did 3 witnesses, and then after they did 3 witnesses, they decided that it would be better to break at 11 so that the rest of the day flows smoothly. And they told us to come back at 12:30. When I came out, I was talking to JLR Reports. He was covering footage at the Diddy trial. Definitely go check that out.
And girl, I went to JLR's, right? Because 88's down there straight up. And that's like SJLR. Talk to him, 88. So 88 goes over. He's got about 10K in his chat, right? So I'm running back and forth. I go over there to JLR's. I said, salute JLR, you know what I'm saying, over here by Wet Queen 88. Man, I felt like I was going to be lynched. I said it too in the chat. I said just that. I said, man, I feel like I'm going to be lynched. And I put the running emojis. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I don't know what y'all got going on, but they look like they could lynch a couple of black people up in there, if not more. All because he talked to Queen 88. Because Queen 88 has had a stance that is going viral. That's the type of stuff be tragic. All reverends are not on our side and I'm ready to show you. And this is the Black Panther Party.
The testimony that happened so far today. If you guys can't hear me, I'm gonna try to project my voice loudly. But the first witness was a witness from Centennial. He was a friend of Karmelo on the track team, and he is a 17-year-old. I can't give his name because he's a minor, but he said that he spoke to the detectives that day, and he went to the same track meet at the same time. And when he went to the track meet at the same time, he said that he was like bouncing around between soccer and track, so he was kind of like all over the place. And then they wanted to know like if he was on JB and if Karmelo was on varsity. And anyways, I'm gonna try to not to pay attention. Thank y'all.
When she start crying because of everything that was happening around her, that would be anybody doing a press conference. Why come over here in my space and you know what I'm saying, interrupt my space and stuff like I found the secluded area and stuff to come and bring what we just heard because people around the world want to know, and then boom.
So they wanted to know what mood Karmelo was in. What order? It's like, is it order? I just listened to these podcasts and she was playing okay. Wait, no, we're not part of that. No, it's
Now 88. 88 was one of them too. That was right beside her. 88, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. Love you damn. But she couldn't even do her commentary. And you know, if that was you and Nika Knight did that to you, you know, maybe not all the Mo3 sector, but most of the Mo3 sector would be saying the most. And they're trolling her ass as we speak. But we would have ran her down. Like, why would she come over there by you if you're talking? But it was almost like you know what I'm saying? And I was just saying, you free to say what you want to say after 88, because people was telling 88, change how she was after I say, hey, be yourself. To me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know no other way to be. But this right here was like, come on, dog. Like, let the girl have her moment and stuff like that. Because I wouldn't want, if that was you, I don't, why y'all over in her space? She's over here. We see her trying to give commentary. That's just it.
Okay, so he wanted to know basically like how was it that day? He wanted to know like what was the mood and everything like that. He said like when they first got there, they warmed up, and then after they warmed up, then they went to like this soccer dugout. So I mean not the soccer dugout. They went to the dugout. Let me read where I was at. I'm good, Queen. Keep going. Okay. I don't know. Y'all start moving around me in a circle, so I start getting. Okay. Don't worry about them. Okay. All right.
She lost her place. Let me get to the part with the pastor, because I want y'all to go follow Nika Knight for her coverage. I don't want to take her coverage away. I mean, the pastor was put on a whole sermon, and it was a good word, like good wording.
The other, like he was in the kind of like the middle of the 40-yard line, and you can see that the people formed a U around Mello. And synced up with the Mercury, like, but we can show you if you know if you don't remember or Miss Bo, right? An update because something about refresh him. Okay. I don't know what happened, but I got 10 more minutes. So if y'all in the chat can look at the time.
Listen to the pastor.
Let my uncle know when 10 minutes go by. So, because I got 10 more minutes. So I think that. All right. So after that, it was time for the prosecution to do cross. And basically what they tried to do was discredit the witness. They tried to.
Now, while she's trying to talk and she's being so loud in that moment, is because the bishop comes, literally, you got Neek, and this is live, y'all. We watching this shit live. You got Neek, you got 88 with her camera on the pastor, and the pastor's her. Neek's her. The pastor's her. And I said, ain't nothing spiritual about that. Y'all in the chat saying, oh, it's a good pastor. I know him. Oh, that's Bishop Woo. Bishop was wrong as hell. Bishop was wrong as hell. Because she wasn't out there protesting or nothing. She's out there bringing us the coverage from inside. As much as we want to hear the protester side, we want to hear what the hell is going on inside. And I couldn't hear Neek. And 88 was close as hell to Neek, but I couldn't hear Neek. But you could hear Neek get louder. Do we gotta like Neek? Hell no, but I don't care if you like or not. I want to hear what she got to say. I want to know if this young man got a fighting chance. Are they trying to hang him? Do it look like it's going to be a hung jury? Does it look like, this and that? Do I agree with 88 being who she is out there on the boots on the ground? Absolutely. But all of that extra, the rah-rah next to that woman, like, it was like, come on, dog. Like, man, say, this shit's crazy. It's shit's crazy. And we wonder why the hell this boy ain't gonna have a fighting chance. You get what I'm saying? We don't know how to act. It's a time and a place. Me and Callie was just on the phone chopping that shit up. I know when I go to the taco stand, I might be cussing and some more shit. But I know when I go in that 5-star restaurant, hello, how y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm smiling. Everything else is out the window because I know how to be. If somebody start talking to me, give me a second. When I'm boots on the ground, give me a second. Let me get this. This is Nick and Night. Let me go over here. Okay, it's Ben Crump. I don't need nobody talking to me while Ben Crump is talking. I want to hear everything. I want to captivate everything in that moment. It was a bishop. And he had a good word. Lori B, he did. He had a good word, but it was like overshadowing what was Nick was saying that was said in that courtroom to give me a better perspective on why maybe the defense said they was resting. All of that. You get what I'm saying? So since they didn't play the real video in the court, everyone who has the real video said they're gonna post it. I thought they said they played it, honey. I like her as well. I do feel when this boots on the ground, that was a bit dramatic to be crying though. But Mooey, hold on. Let me ask y'all this. I cried. It's not Nick's stomping grounds. Hear me out. Because we got to play devil's advocate. You get what I'm saying? The girl been getting threats. Now, it's bad enough. And when you a sweet person, how she give it up? She got to give it up raw sometimes. Is that bad? No. But at the same time, for Nick, can our emotions get the best of us in a moment where to American people, it ain't so bad? We as black people got to stop pointing out all the wrong shit. Get her crybaby ass in the car. I'm over emotional. I remember when Transparent Talk had to tell me how I am with the crying. That was a friend on the back end saying, "Sis, you be crying like you gotta get your emotions in check." Now, when she hears it and she go back home and hear it from her girlfriends, she might take how you telling me, Mooey, in. Not that she cried, but you're in public setting, a public setting that's hostile. She was, so was she crying because he was, no, It was like, say this, Mooey, you in the courtroom, you come out, you find a place you're secluded. Now, we know that Mooey is very popular on YouTube. We know this, being there, boots on the ground. We're there. We're okay. Damn, there go Mooey. Mooey's over. We know that Nick and Night is live at that moment. So when Nick is live, we got people going over there to where Nick is. Now Nick don't no longer have that sidewalk in that space to where she was like, hey, you guys, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to your girl Nick and Night. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring you guys what was just said to us in the courtroom. And then you come over while I'm talking and all I hear is, yeah, girl, nah, girl, nah, hell no. Shoot, what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's going to throw you off. Not that you mind that anybody's coming to listen to what you got to say. It was the extra shit. Then here come Pastor. And the Lord said, and when a black person comes around, and then all black people must stand up. And then Nick is literally, when 88's getting the bishop, we see Nick, like, we see the bishop, and we see Nick at night. And you heard Nick at night get louder. Because it's almost like, you know how you cry, when she cried, I didn't get that cry. I just get like, I got a frustration. Like, we already in court. We already in court witnessing one of the biggest cases against one of our own, where you want to empathize, but you got to sympathize with this family too, because they lost somebody. But we around a predominantly all white. It's racist as fuck. We got all this, nigga that over here. Like, it's a lot going on down there in Texas. Let alone when I'm looking at 88, and this is from me looking at 88 in the line off of her coverage. The first thing I see is I see Gerald going through it. You don't know me now. You don't know shit about me. You know what I'm saying? He's into it with somebody black. With somebody black. In the instance, I won't say, well, what the fuck y'all down there arguing with the white people for? What y'all down there arguing with the white people for? If we in line back, I mean, it's almost disturbing to watch in a scene. So I ain't gonna hold you. I'm really there for the content of it. Like, I really want to see with somebody actually being there from the Mo3 sector on the boots on the ground. Shout out to Skull too. Y'all drop just say no to Skull's wing too. So when I'm seeing that, I'm not seeing Neek crying because of she wants empathy or somebody feels sorry for her. I just seen a young black lady that's giving her commentary, and it's almost like, why they come over here? Like, is this picking? Is this, ain't no telling what was really running through her head at that moment to me, because I know how I would probably feel. And I ain't got my people's here with me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and the first thing I seen people do was like, it was almost like trying to get 88 to go through it with this girl, and it's like, nah, 88's doing so good at what she's doing, even though she's taking her stance as she is. Don't let us get in your head. I'm even include myself. Don't let us interfere with what you got going on down there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's Janice. Hey, I think she can't have expectations for privacy on court grounds. And Mui, I definitely get that, but it was just like almost in an instance, she was by herself. Now, if you're gonna come, I'm not saying I don't think she expected to be on her. I think hell, I would have went over there to Neek with my damn phone. Y'all got me bent over, been over her, but I would have been over her quiet as hell, listening to everything. I don't want to talk. I don't want Shank Rock, and me and Shank Rock go together, boots on the ground. I don't need Shank in that instance talking to me. We can talk after. Me and Shank Rock can talk. Anything Shank Rock thought he could talk to me could wait. Out of respect for, me and Shank was there with Ben Crumb. Shank was up there. I was back here. We're there to get the commentary on what happened to Cherie Moore. Any questions? Once me and Shank went live, we chopped it up. We did our little silly thing. But once it was lights, camera, action, and Ben Crumb walked in that church, all of that was done. All of that was done. It was just done. Me and Shank Rock, we collab and we dialogue after every conference we've ever been to. We talk afterwards. And we chop it up about it. What'd you think about that? And then I tell him my opinion. I didn't see it like that. You know what I'm saying? We dialogue after the fact. Do not come in my space if you're gonna be disrespectful. Is all I heard. I heard this morning that she was telling on folks in line jumping. She mentioned 88, so there may be pre-existing tension. Let me say this: 88 was there. Now 88, I love you, bitch. I do love my bitch. 88 was like, they said it's a line. Thank you, Peaches. I heard the girl tell 88 something about a line over there. 88 said no. 88 said no. Now, I was just up for a little bit to hear 88 said, when they open the doors, I'm running to the gate. I'm running. I ran in track. I'm running over there. Everybody's up at, these people up 2 and 3 in the morning in a line to go in this courthouse. I didn't see her till on 88. I don't know what happened. I heard it too. And they posted it on X. It's outrageous narrative. I have the screenshot. Send it to me, Ty J. Send it to me. Send it to me. I know you lying. Hold on, Dennis. Y'all gonna let Dennis sit there say that nigga going to prison. Moderators, y'all sitting there letting Dennis say that nigga's going to prison.
Can I slide in, Miss Parker?
Hold on, Shane. We don't see this white boy saying this nigga's going to prison in the chat. Moderators. Thank you, Bowie. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, as black people, guess what we doing? And that's why I didn't say nothing. I said, I think Nick looked cute. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell 88. Oh, fuck Nick. Man, it's easy to get 88 on. And right now, I don't want these two black sisters. We trying to get 88 in a I know I want to see her go in a different direction than she is going. So I would never want to see her against another sister. I'm sick of my sisters going through it in over here, period, in our sector. That's how we do. We bash each other. We bash each other in the worst light. And right now, this is Karmelo is of importance. What's happening inside is important. It's gonna be a shit show. Go ahead, Shankrod. Welcome.
Salute Miss Parker and riders.
Hold on.
If go ahead, Miss Parker.
Go ahead, Shaq. No, Belinda, I'm not saying they was beefing, but I'm just saying that it was going in that direction. People was definitely amping 88 up to go at Neek because they said Neek told on 88 for cutting line earlier. I missed that part. I did see 88 in the car even when her curls was falling early this morning about 4 o'clock. 88 was on the road to the courthouse, and I was riding with her as she was riding. I missed it. I went back to sleep once 88 said she wasn't getting in the line and whoop de whoop. I kind of went back to sleep. But then when I came back is when they were saying that Neek said that 88 cut. You know what I'm saying? But is that beef to say let's fall out, let's make them go at it? No, I don't want to see that. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that happen. Go ahead, Shane.
All right, so I'll be brief. If y'all notice my words are slur, I had dinner work today. I had to get 4 fillings, but of course, I want to give a shout out to 88 and Nick at Night. And my perspective, they both did an excellent job. But you got two different warriors. You got Nick at Night. She brings that Martin Luther King energy. Then you got 88 that brings that Malcolm X energy. Both is needed. If you know 88, you know 88, she mean well. But you know 88 is going to do 88. My opinion, I've been on the front line for over 30 years. The struggle, what we're trying to accomplish, we need 88. And that's why I'm doing the demonstration on what she said, because I want to make it very clear. Make no mistake about it. We need Queen 88. And if you're listening, Queen 88, I'm pumping my fist to you and I'm telling you more power to you, power to the people. Everybody is not going to move like Nick at Night. Everybody not going to move like Martin Luther King. But this is what we got to do as black people. We got to allow those that is standing up for right. We got to allow them to do them, whether we agree with them or not. Just think, how many content creators, when a story is in their city, how many content creators get off of the internet and go out to the courthouse and cover the story? How many content creators are boots on ground? How many subscribers are boots on ground? So you got to give Queen 88 her flowers for being boots on ground. And I'm going to say this and then I'm going to get out of here. I always tell people on every demonstration, we can party, we can drink, we can do all of the above. But when a situation comes to our city, like the Carmelo Anthony situation, we need you to come out on boots on ground. And that's what 88 is doing. 88 will be on social media scratching with the best of them. 88 a bust a funky ass hole in the head with a bottle. But you see, 88 is front and center where 88 is at, where you all that's talking ish about 88. Why y'all not out there? I digress. And then let me say this. Another thing, like me and Miss Parker, and like Miss Parker said, When me and Miss Parker go to these events, boots on the ground, I'm on one side of the room, Miss Parker on the other side. I'm working how I work, Miss Parker working how she work. Me and Miss Parker don't need to be side by side. Me and Miss Parker don't need to be congregating. Miss Parker, you think I should go about it this way? Shank Rock, you think I should go about it this way? No, no, Miss Parker, I'm going on my side. I'm gonna work it how I want to work it. Miss Shank, I'm gonna stay right here and I'm gonna work it how I want to work it. We gotta stop telling people how to work what they bring to the table. Let them work what they bring to the table the way they want to work it. Because at the end of the day, whether 88 dresses up, wear a skirt, whether 88 come out there looking bougie, whether 88 got a Bible in her hand, regardless of how 88 shows up, they're still going to consider 88 the same way that they consider all of us as a bunch of ghetto ass Negroes. So I support 88. I support Nick and Knight. I support any female that's boots on the ground. I'm going to drop down in the chat, Miss Parker. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, Shane. Shane got my mouth hurting, y'all. She's shout out to Queen Sheba as well. I've been following her. I got you, babe. Shout out to Queen Sheba because I want to play a clip from Queen Sheba, but 88 is still down there, boots on the ground. Make sure y'all go follow these two beautiful black ladies and stuff. We don't have to like them and stuff like that, but this right now is one of the most controversial trials in America. This is one of the most controversial trials in America. In America, we just had Mr. Child get off of Cyrus. Now we're going to watch the fate of Karmelo Anthony, another black male, a young black male. Cyrus's family will never see Cyrus again. Austin Metcalf's family will never see him again. So we got these scales that they got our black people on. They're bringing O.J. Simpson up. The butterfly voice said, man, Miss Parker, I'm getting my bags packed to go to Texas because what is really going on? It's a lot. It's a lot. I want to finish getting 88. I want to show y'all a little bit more coverage from 88, but we're going to break this down.
This shit is crazy. I'm coming. Oh, they pulled up. Come on. You finna follow me?
Hold on, y'all.
Y'all finna go to the briefing too? Okay.
Let me see.
And then you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna go home, rest. You've been in it for a couple days now. So it's time to rest. You know what I'm saying? It's time to rest because we don't know when we have to be back out here.
They didn't get it, boy. Like bro, they fucked them.
And well, yeah, so you know, but you know, if you believe in the universe,
I do.
the universe works. The universe will work in mysterious ways. So don't give it. Don't hold it right now. You know that boy is a good-hearted person. He was pushed, in my opinion.
That family looks so just.
And he was pushed to me. I want to say this. They thinking we're defending Karmelo unaliving Austin. Not at all. I don't know what occurred, but different content creators are able to reach different viewers. The point is the information gets out. Thank you, honey. And that is the point. That's it. That's all. Because we're all missing that. A lot of people are missing that right there. The people that's over with Nick probably never even heard of us. So everybody don't know because they're not asking 88, I'm 88, I'm Queen 88 on YouTube and stuff like that. Okay, what's other links and what's other measures? And a lot of people are not watching. They're not in the same social media realm. But the point is the information is getting out per 88 and per Neek. And I'm appreciating both. And I love how Shank said, you know, Nick at Night is bringing a Martin Luther King way. When 88's out there like Malcolm X. And I love that because they're bringing two different aspects to us. 88's giving it to us in our version. In the version I need to hear, you know what I'm saying? Neek is giving it to him the law version and the breakdown from inside. 88's giving it outside, where people coming outside and saying, going to the protesters and talking to them. 88 got into one of the Proud Boys. Her news clip is going viral at this moment of something she said. That's why when I went into JLR's chat today, I felt like I was going to be lynched. Because it was a white guy out there in a mask today. Shout out to Straight Like That. He played that clip. That's what made me go to 88's live, because that white man said that he was there and he was looking around. He said he was in a rental car. And he said he keeps his mask on to hide his identity, but he was looking for that. He was talking about that specific clip. He was stuck on that specific clip of where 88 said that if Karmelo Anthony turns out to be guilty, we as black people, she said, I'm still standing with Karmelo Anthony. She said, y'all would stand with y'all's, wouldn't you? She said, so we're going to always stand with ours. And that right there ticked white America off, because it's going viral. I even seen the black people downing 88. Big bloggers. It was one country one that was saying the most. He damn near said everything. He might as well said nigger. He might as well called her a nigger. I mean, I was scared. I was just in the bed listening to him like, oh my God. Hassan Tyre sent it to me on Facebook. He's like, Miss Parker, let's get into it real quick. Let me let y'all hear a little bit. And when y'all go over there, I don't even want to give him any traction, because how prejudiced it was. But it was almost like I was walking into a Klan meeting. Yeah. Only thing I didn't bring was a sheet. But the niggas was the appetizers. Black people was the appetizers and everything else. Hey, Booski. The verdict is their opinion. That doesn't mean we automatically change the opinion because 12 jurors said so. She said right, wrong, or otherwise. Okay? Let me get this. Hassan said, yo. And Hassan, shout out to you. He said, yo, you got to go see. You got to go see this guy doing commentary on 88. Listen to what this guy got to say about her. Skip to the 45-second mark in the video and go from there. But you got to see this. I said, he talked about 88, right? He was like, yeah, did you watch the video? He didn't like what she was saying. Just skip to the 40-second mark. You know what I'm saying? So I got people all over YouTube sending me these videos like, hey, yo, listen, and get over there. And
but a kid by the name of Austin Metcalf.
And his title is The Only Good Cracker is a Dead Cracker, says BML Radical.
Who was brutally murdered in it.
If my kid...
Listen, 88, y'all gonna hear 88 say something. Hold on.
So, they interviewed some of these people, and this is outside the trial. And I just want people to hear what these folks are saying outside of the trial. Remember, I have said the saying, it's not all of them, but it's always them. And people talk about oppression in this country. People talk about white privilege.
He said it's not all of them, but it's all of them. Listen to what he's saying, y'all. Listen to what he's saying. This is the heavy duty country. Hey, Queen Judah. Hey, Jude. What up, nephew? This is the heavy duty country, y'all. And he has over 300-some-thousand followers. He got 61K views. And when I say they hung 88, 88 just didn't feel the noose around her neck. 88 just didn't feel the... She said defense rested today. So let's send up prayers for Karmelo's family. Absolutely. Send up prayers for him and his family. I was going to go up there one day, but I don't know. I'm scared now. The Black Panther Party will be there Wednesday. I followed JLR during Diddy's trial and the missing TV anchor mother, but outside of that, I don't. Yeah, they was telling me he was prejudiced, and when I went over there, like I said, I feel like I got hung. Shit, I ran out. I said, "Is y'all gonna hang me by noose in this chat?" Cause y'all talking about us, and 88 wasn't even saying nothing racial in that moment. But y'all over here, I mean, like I said, I feel like I walked straight into the KKK meeting.
How races aren't really wanting to mix anymore. People are talking how black neighborhoods stay black and white neighborhoods stay white. This is the core reason why. And no, it's not fucking racist. It's just the reality of life.
As Queen 88, y'all.
To go and associate myself with these people when they say shit like this.
If evidence does come out that Karmelo was not in fact fighting for his life when he stabbed and killed Austin Metcalf, do you think that the black community will accept that?
If evidence shows that he did not, no, we're going to stand by ours regardless. They stand by theirs. We're going to stand by ours regardless. I'm a mother first. I'm a black mother. Let me put that on there. I'm an African-American mother.
So no fucking shit.
I have to put away my color first and step into the motherhood. Nobody wants to see their child slain.
She said, I'm a black mother first. He said, no fucking shit. That wasn't for you. That's her doing her news briefing, giving her honest opinion. But he's got his name is Heavy Duty Country.
So I do want to send prayers to Austin Metcalf, their family. But at the end of the day, I got to think like, okay, what is
absolutely Queen Judy
or whatever to cause this to happen, the reaction. We got to start taking accountability for our kids.
Do you have a bottle of wine in your hand? What is this, the block, and you guys are celebrating just another trial?
He said, what is this, the block, and you guys are just celebrating? Somebody had just bought 88 a bottle of wine for her being boots on the ground. Somebody had pulled up. I don't even know if it was Ratchet. I forgot who pulled up and gave, but Ratchet and Skull was down there. They was down there to make sure, because 88 was going through with a Proud Boy, so they said, Ratchet, get over there. And stuff like that. Skull was there, just say no to Skull, but Ratchet went to Ratchet's like, hold on, Queen, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? You're not alone. Hold on. Here I come. And 88 was like, I need a bottle of wine. You know, I done did this all day. I'm tired. I ain't ate nothing. So that's what he said. But y'all heard what this country boy, Heavy Duty Country said. He said, what the fuck is this, another block party? Y'all see, like I said, with or without 88 saying what she's saying, they're still going to label us as being hood, ghetto, anything. They're never changing their perspective. If we don't have to say anything, a white man said ninjas is dead ninjas and a good sea is a dead sea. Unfortunately, Texas is a sundown state. Follow my drift. Absolutely. It's so diabolical when we open our mouth and it speaks loud. It's a huge freaking problem. The WP wants to control the narrative so much. You're motherfucking right. We standing ain't that what y'all doing now?
One of our black kids killed somebody, so we got to get our drink and juice.
Because then again, if my kid, that's why it's a catch-22. If my kid was Karmelo and I feel like his back was against the wall, well, I'm going to take straight up, better mine than yours. Better mine than yours. So either way it go, everybody loses. A black boy allegedly murdered, and I say allegedly, heavy on the allegedly.
Right there, the YouTube came out of it. When she said heavy on the allegedly, I said, God damn. The YouTube came out of 88 right there. But she said, hey, better your kids than mine. I told y'all that the other day. Like, I'm not, like y'all telling us our black kids got to stand down and let the white kid do what the fuck they want to do to our kid. And he might just went over to whoop his ass. And we supposed to look at Karmelo like, let him whoop your ass. And, first. And if you make it out of it, then you handle your business and defend yourself. We got to make that make sense. Karmelo's parents spent all their defense fund on a house. They got him cooked in court. They want us. Okay, let me just go off what you said, Papa, for me, because you want us to hear that. Because they stuck on this money. That'd be my thing about shit like this. We got a white boy in here saying, well, y'all, we want y'all to talk about the house. What they got to do with the situation? If they didn't spend the money on him attorney or a good attorney, hey, that's on him. What y'all want us to be upset for about that? Y'all talking about it enough. Y'all making sure y'all point out everything in these black people's lives that could be wrong. The same way y'all do with us. One thing y'all asses ain't talking about, since we nigga this and nigga that and nigga this, we built this country. We taught y'all kids how to read when they forbid our children from learning because they didn't want us to be smarter. We cooked y'all meals. Not only did we cook their meals, those was our crops. Every crop out there we produced. The wheat, the cotton, the grain, the vegetables. We did that. Bricking those walls and the roads. We did that. The railroads. We did that. We was here already. See, y'all don't want to go through history. Y'all want to talk about one little black thing. Nah, this our shit. How come about Black Wall Street, every time a black person came up, y'all went and destroyed it? They didn't even know proper hygiene. Let's talk about us breastfeeding, our ancestors breastfeeding their kids. Let's talk about our ancestors raising your children. See, they don't want to talk about that. They want us to talk about Karmelo and them, and they take their money. That's on them. That's on his parents. It ain't got nothing to do with Black America. We did the peanut butter and the curling irons and all that. We did that. We did that. Yeah. We did a lot that y'all take credit for. Since we so niggerish, stop using them flat irons. We did that. The grease was us. At Greece, everything, it was us. All you gotta do is go back in your history, but see, that's why the white people, Papa, that y'all want to take it from us. Y'all want us to hold on to this shit like this. I bet your ass didn't donate a dime. Why y'all they pocket watching, but they didn't donate to it. They're watching Karmelo's GoFundMe, like that white lady I showed the other day. They watching, but y'all ain't donate. If I ain't donate to it, so I don't want to talk about it. Because I ain't donate to it. They ain't getting nothing from me. For those that donated and felt like they got a house and stuff, if y'all got a problem with it, hey, y'all more than welcome to eat off of what Papa Doc or Papa Lock or Papa Fish or whatever the fuck the last name is, and do that. I ain't got time for that. I ain't here for it. I ain't thankful. I love you. Had to get it out the mud, baby. They don't know. Man, always knitting. You hear me? Love you, thankful. Love you so much. Let's talk about why he didn't go get a coach. They don't want to. What up, Jalen? What's going on? What's going on, Jalen? It was a black woman's cell that gave birth to the polio vaccine. Let's talk about him being a bully. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the witnesses. Every one of the witnesses saying how many people were surrounding Karmelo. They don't want to talk about all these white boys that surrounded one black boy. And this is what gets me. It's black boys. If y'all thought we lived in a world where y'all keep saying, let's come together, man, that's bullshit. That's just out the door for me. Because wasn't it a nigga that told on Harriet Tubman? Wasn't it a nigga that told on Harriet Tubman for trying to get other black Negroes to freedom? Wasn't it? I'll wait. See, this is when we've got to start teaching our kids history, not just our sons, our daughters too. We have always been our own worst enemy. It was always a house Negro telling on the field Negroes, thinking that would make him less Negro than what he is. And guess what? They still looked at him as a Negro. He was still a Negro. I didn't say that was all black lesbian. I didn't say that was all black lesbian. Let me go here. Because we always want to point out it wasn't all black. Let me tell y'all something. I can have Samantha, Mindy, and Cindy as my friends. Been best friends all our life. But y'all think I'm going to see Mindy, Cindy, and Amanda and them gang Lakeisha? Do y'all think I'm about to see Mindy, Cindy, and all them gang Lakeisha? Are y'all cool? I don't give a damn how we was raised. Hey, Susie, baby. Thank you, Susie. Ain't Mooey, ain't none. Hell, wasn't it a native African that sold us? Come on, Latasha. Let's go there. And I'm just being honest. Like, nah, y'all not great, because that's going to make me see color. And it ain't no, I'm racist, so these ain't no longer my friends. I just can't see y'all ganging my black sister. I don't got to know her. I don't got to know her. I'm not going to be the one in the McDonald's to watch them do it. A group of white people think they great. That phone will drop so fast. I'm sticking whoever. A group of white people just come in and I'm going to record them beating my black sister or brother up. Damn. Man, the phone will drop so fast. That phone will drop so fast. But that's where we are now. That's where we are now, black people. Man, don't think y'all great going McDonald's and a group of white people great kick y'all ass and it's gonna be because the niggas are sitting in there, they gonna help you. Shit. And I ain't even banking on it. I ain't even mad because black people are showing me today and has showed me for years what it is with us. And y'all keep saying we need to come together. We need to shit. I'm cool. Moo, you heard me? I'm cool. Thank you, Miss Magnificent. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you so much. We gotta stop with these expectations of our own kind. I just worked with some. The black boss was the worst of it. And I told Shank, I said, you give a nigga a little power. And they come for their own people. Instead of educating us in the job, pushing us to be nurses and so much more in the nursing facility. She didn't do that. She was the one keeping up the shit with the black people. And telling the other black people, I'm bringing this white girl in. They don't even know that's their replacement. Talk to her. Hey, Tina, I love you down as an employee. Your work performance could be so much better if you stop gossiping. Now, whether I know if you gossiping, Tina, or not, I can't say because I'm not out there. But I see your potential. I think you got potential to be greater than what you are now, Tina. Instead of being that black boss that, girl, you know, Tina's a shit starter. If you need me to send Tina home, and I don't give a fuck if they watching this shit. Every black person in there damn near, the negative ones overshadow the positive one. And I was like, I would be different here. I'm telling them how different I'll be. I said, everybody should be at a level of where we should be having our own facilities, owning our own nursing. You know, it's people, the white people got their own thing where they hire the nurses to come in and go sit at people's houses with the patients and stuff. That's what we supposed to be educating and pushing our sisters in this kind of care to do. In the fast food, we supposed to be pushing our own to go on. They own McDonald's or McDowell's, hell, whichever one it is. We're supposed to be pushing our own to become management, but we don't want nobody to tell us what to do, so we gonna leave that nigga stuck over there on the register. I'm the nigga that like to influence. I'm the black sister that like to go on influence like, girl, you good with the rest? I be in there, I don't know these bitches for over 50 days, y'all. I ain't even been at the job 50 days. I'm like, dang, I love how you with the residents. Have you ever thought about doing this? I think you got what it takes. This is what nursing homes need, people like you. But they not doing that. We don't do that. Because guess what? When y'all in that office with them white people telling on your black peers, they still look at you as a nigga when you walk out that door from telling. You still a nigga. You're still not fully trusted. You're never fully trusted. And they're going to save theirs before they ever save you. And here your ass been around ratting on y'all. Keisha and them came in late. They be leaving off the premises and stuff like that. That's what they be doing at my job, knowing they do it too. But one thing about me, I'll cook for everybody. I made some spaghetti. I made some extra. I bought some. Y'all want to get some plates? To prevent them from watching us. They got Millie ass in there peeking around, acting like she's smoking. Millie coming out there listening to our conversation to run back and motherfucking tell them what they said. Millie's job is cool. But why the black girl telling they bringing in replacements, she don't even know why she in there telling. They soon as she walked out that door, they bought her replacement in there. You hear me? This is what the other black people are telling me at work. They bringing the bitches replacement in. You went and told on your sister only for them to bring Haley in here to replace your black ass. We worrying about what each other got on. Bitch, buy me some clothes. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Nobody want to go buy me some clothes and shit, but y'all want to down my clothes. Y'all not telling me how I could polish my attitude and be better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all telling me how I should be in the white productive world acting white. Wait a minute. I can't be me, but polish it up. Let me tell you how to polish it up, Miss Parker. And I guarantee you will be great. When I be back there behind the scenes with my moderators now, when they be telling me shit, I get mad. Because the truth hurts. You do, Nurse K. Thank you, BT. Y'all heard me? The truth hurts. When you so used to not having good people in your life or genuine people or people that want to see you go somewhere. Because guess what? One or two of them, one out of them three want to go with you when you make it to the top. Everybody wants to go, but one of them really wants to go with you. Let me tell y'all something. Drop your link, Nurse K. Jackie, what it do, baby? He said the defense attorney in the witness testimony did more harm than good. His attorney needs to be disbarred. And as he felt his client worse than anything I've ever seen in the courtroom. You was there, Robert, in the courtroom. Thank you, honey, baby, for becoming a member. I said, I'm not used to having real black women around me. Because most of my sisters are a little bit older than me. So that means they a little wiser than me. Thank you, Mr. T. Thank you. He was hung from the jump. I'm just happy that people that went to court did. We needed the truth. It's why black people don't go get up and go, Nurse K. It's a damn if you don't, damn if you do in a black world. Can we get mad that the country boys over there saying everything? I mean, he's calling us everything but the child of God. No, just reading the testimony. Okay, thank you, Robert. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Why do you feel that way, Robert? What reading the testimony, what do you feel like? Why do you feel like he needs to be disbarred? And why do you feel like he hurt Karmelo worse than he did helping him? No, ma'am, and gonna keep instilling in mind even more if they touch you. Anyone protect yourself at all costs. That's what it's supposed to be. I think they, and this is the thing, I'm not missing the murder part. Hey, Annie, what up? Hey, Maisha. I'm not missing that a life was taken. But we cannot act like Austin them wasn't the aggressors. See, in life, I told my daughter one time, right? Because Niche got a bad habit of hanging with a friend. I don't say she's a friend. I hung with her mother, same shit. Not saying that we was all toxic as friends. We wasn't never really friends. We was just bitches that hung around each other. It's a difference. And this friend would always, this person that hung around her would always be in grown women's shit. Now, everybody grown don't play with other people's kids. And I can't tell somebody grown how to react if mine gets in their face and say something. And so Miss Stephanie finally hit my daughter's friend in the mouth real hard. And who gets involved? My daughter. And I told her when she got home, she thought she was going to run and get me and put me in a situation. And I told my child, you run up, you get done up. And I'm not putting up with disrespect. You run up in my face. If your friend runs up in my face, she's done for. That's all I know. And if anybody else that's with her has a problem with me and running up on me, I'm not looking at y'all as kids. I'm going to protect me at all times. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate you so much for stopping through. Thank you, Robert. I'm about to read your comment as well. Robert said he asked questions he didn't know the answers to, and the witnesses should have been prepped. Terrell said if you walk up with a crowd on one person, you all are, you hear me? Terrell, automatically, off the muscle, the knife was unknown until the physical contact was made. No matter what side we're on, we get done wrong. Absolutely. Mappy said big facts. They're trying to rig it so much and throw all the blame on Karmelo when the Met Clap boys literally jumped him, put hands on him. But they said, and that's what I'm saying, bruh. It's like they saying you were supposed to sit there and let them beat you, and if you was able to get up and walk, then you. No. We was always raised with somebody put their hands on you, you hit them back. And our mamas never said what to hit them back with, and you can't tell nobody how to fight. Like the rugs in your car are inadmissible unless reasonable cause to search. The prosecutor prepared every witness to paint Austin in a good light, knowing he's a bully and a racist. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because they need us and don't want to need us. Too much hatred. But you have a great day, Robert. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming through. Because when one of the witnesses went up, this is my thing, taught their kids that they can be whatever they wanted to be and how to push forward and make it happen. It's pathetic. But don't want our kids to live. That's what it is. Our kids are not supposed to make it at a certain point. In Chicago, a shove is absolutely. Even in domestic violence ain't a movie. Even in domestic violence. I'm just saying. Hey, nowadays, y'all better protect yourself. Make sure you drop your link, Blender Healing. Y'all better protect yourself. Who? I said even for our own people. It ain't just no white people, any Asian, or nothing. Ain't nobody just fixing a Jackie Chan me or nothing. Y'all can call it racist or whatever. I don't give a damn. Ain't nobody just great Kung Fu me. Ain't nobody just great Suplex City me. Nothing. I'm going to go out with a bang. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else. Just like y'all thought us as black people should have stood with Miss Anita because she was fighting a white girl. Did we? No. Right is right and wrong is wrong. It's just that simple. Miss Anita took her ass in that store and up her and swung on that white girl and ain't nobody hit mine. Ain't nobody just up and hit mine. I'm sorry. It used to be a time where it'd be like, yeah, you gotta respect your elders. Ain't nobody older than me. I don't give a damn, young, old, or whatever, putting their hands on me. If you don't want, keep your hands to yourself. Period. It's just period. If you don't want these consequences behind your actions, keep your hands to yourself. How hard is that to comprehend? Bro, he posted on IG, he wish any monkeys pull up to the track meet, holding the out. Come on, Trust. So I said, where's the messages? Where's these messages? Why is the defense not showing these messages? It's what they said, y'all. And Karmelo happened to be to them that monkey. Whatever happened after is between you and the Lord. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Thank you. Welcome, Miss Cindy. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Y'all welcome Miss Cindy in here. Welcome, Robert, and everybody in here new, y'all. Be welcoming. This case made me mad from the beginning. I knew it was going to go this way. Why was the warning not enough? How Metcalf was able to disregard the warning like Karmelo was not supposed. That's the whole thing. Our people do nothing, still done wrong. Our people defend themselves, still done wrong. Yeah. Nurse K, didn't you hear me say it's almost like they saying the boy was supposed to sit there, got his ass whooping if he was able to get up after all them boys ran up on him and put hands on him and did whatever, then he's supposed to. Why we gotta let it get that far? Mouthpiece, drop your link, bro. She said, if you're big enough to pass a lick, you're big enough to receive one. Damn if you don't, but we already know. Hey, Jamie sis, I already know what it is. Just like that boy got right in there and said he didn't know Karmelo, right? Shout out to Queen Sheba. Drop Queen Sheba's link, y'all. I don't know him. Didn't you sit beside him? I mean, yeah, I sat near him, next to him. But I ain't sit beside him. They said, but you told the detective you sat beside him. Well, yeah, that's what I told the detective, but I ain't sit beside him. I ain't really know him like that. But this boy done invited Karmelo on double dates. Hey, yo, you want to go double dating? Hey, you want to come over to you want to go to this 50th birthday party with me? Hey, you want to come over here to family night? Hey, you want to come over here to marshmallow and s'mores night? Even with the text. This is, pay attention what I'm telling y'all. Even with text messages showing that this boy lied on Karmelo, acting like he don't know him, acting like, yeah, I ain't like that with it. Pictures of them together. Tell me we got a fighting chance. And they looked at that little boy and said, you get down, baby. You can get down, baby. You didn't know him like that. What? Wait, what? Man, we ain't got no chance. Now let's for a minute, let's play devil's advocate and put our shoes on the other foot. Y'all know how quick this case would have been closed. We wouldn't even be here. They was bullying him and came in like he's supposed to do. Nowadays, a damn body is a threat. You hear me? Shoot. In my opinion, he's heavy. He helped unalive. He helped kill. I mean, he helped take his own life. He basically fell on it trying to put. They don't want to talk about the reports. You see, the news never said there is no reports. They just said they can't get them. I want to see the reports. Quit playing with anybody. Okay, Jackie? Did y'all hear what I said? Let's take it to Austin took and killed Karmelo. Where would we be at right now? Would we be here if Austin killed Karmelo? You're so welcome, Cindy. Hey, Miss K, baby. Hunter should be called in his early interview. Absolutely, Charlie. Absolutely. How you get a choice, but he don't want to get caught up. He don't want, Charlie, that they don't want to call Hunter. That's who I want to hear from, Hunter. He came ready, and that's how my dad taught me. That's all I'm telling anybody, keep your hand. Words don't hurt me, y'all. Words don't hurt me. Yeah, we've over, like I said, we being called more monkeys than niggas. Hell, I've been hearing that most of my life. Hey, Dimples, baby. We been called monkeys, and I mean, at this point, just stop it. Hell, we call each other niggas and bitches every day. It shouldn't affect us when they say words. But once this kind of shit happen, once you touch my skin, I don't give a damn if it's my shirt. I don't care if it's my. I'm going cannibalism. I already said that. I said next time I fight, I mean, one of us has got to die. I'm too old for one, but one of us got to die. I'm not going. I don't want to fight to be assaulted. I don't. And if I'm going to jail, I want it to be for a reason. And I want it to be, you shouldn't have touched me. That's anybody. I don't want nobody being able to walk away saying anything. I already envisioned it a long time ago. Like, take their eyes out, scratch their eyes, and bite their ears off. Whatever you got to do to protect yourself. Whatever you got to do to protect yourself, do it, Miss Parker. Like, do it. And I always told myself, even though I know it was wrong, I said, I'm going to take a life. Because that's the type of shit, I know how I am mentally. I'm not right mentally. That's why I just don't even, I don't talk like that. Like I'm the baddest bitch. I want to whoop up. I don't. And once you keep getting picked on, can't nobody tell you how to fight. Once somebody pick on you and pick on you, man, prayers and RIP up to RZA. The young lady off of TikTok that took her life. Because they was messing with her. I know how it can be mentally for some people that's mentally messed up, but you ain't in my city. We ain't. I can't. Words. And he supposedly has some type of drug in his system, but they not gonna talk about that. Child, they not. We're not gonna never hear. Did y'all really think? Did y'all really think we would hear anything bad about them? All right. Did y'all really think we would hear anything bad about Austin and Hunter? Hey, Mark. I'm just asking. That's the message. Come on. Complexion for protection for the motherfucker collection, okay? What up, Miss GG? I'm just asking. They always put us on the bottom of the total. Being Miss K, we'll never go nowhere else. Thank you, Ackline, baby. That's where we gonna be. I want us to understand that. The bottom of the totem pole. If y'all ever look at the sports, Daryl said it's a mistrial. Where you get it from, Daryl? Daryl said it's gonna be a mistrial. Keep your hands to yourself. If not, don't blame me for how I respond. Hey, Mark. That boy done messed up. Why? Tell me, give me out why you saying that he's going to prison. Mark, why you say that? Why you say he's going to prison? Did we say it's right? Somebody's life got taken, Mark. But Mark, are you going to let anybody put this run up on you? Not protect yourself? We know they was going to hide him. Oh, yeah. And we going to break him down tomorrow. We got a story to tell with him. Thank you. Be careful, Blended Healing sis. Hey, Radiant, what's going on, sister? Y'all drop Radiant Jules link too. They lying, closing up ranks, shaking my head. Liars, man. He did him dirty. Why didn't he just say, I know him? Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. Passion. Man, y'all, shh. If y'all think in the last days is going to be like the beginning for us. I want y'all to remember that passion. The last days is going to be like the day when slavery took effect. It's going to be everybody for themselves. And I really want y'all to realize that everybody's for themselves. And it ain't me knocking the sisters that rock with me. Everybody's for themselves because it's going to be somebody that wants to be bigger than the program. They're not going to carry the position that we in. Like, man, we over by ourselves. We over here like they got boats and shit. They going to leave us with some sticks. Tell us to rub them together and figure it out. It's going to be a nigga with a lighter and some gasoline that ain't going to share. It's going to be an electrician there that's only going to make sure him and his family and their friends are good. If somebody came and borrowed a piece of plywood or something, it's going to be somebody black saying, he took a piece of your wood. Versus if anybody needs some, we got a little extra wood. Come over and help yourselves. We got a little extra wood. Just be mindful that everybody else might need some wood to build their houses. Don't y'all see that now? Don't y'all see that now? I'm just asking. They not consistent with what they do. We can too. They can do whatever, but the law don't apply to them the way it does to us. All we ask for is them to be consistent. The law don't apply. It never will. Their attack on him was premeditated, even down to distracting the coach. That was messed up how he turned on him. That's how you know they talked about what they was going to say if the judge and jury didn't see. Absolutely, Terrell. Bingo. A trail with no cameras and no media. Come on. Just got to give my flowers to Miss Parker and 88 and etc. We see big names and badges hit different from one stomping down and when we come together. Absolutely. And shout out to you. Make sure you drop your link. Drop your link. Y'all go over and check Jug out. He said if anybody needs certain things for their channel, because if y'all start a YouTube channel, just say drop y'all link and go over there and shop with my brother Jug. He does everything. Okay? We know if it was the other way, they would be celebrating. You heard me? And still be ready to hang his family. Off of like, y'all already took his life. Hunter lied 3 or 4 times. It'd be the same story. Teen culture shaking my head. Metcalf would get off. They would have called it self-defense, and we wouldn't even be at court. We would just have to suck it up. They need to charge Hunter and 4 other kids with conspiracy and murder charge. You hear me? But you know, bro, that ain't gonna happen. Hunter was the shit started, and Austin was the muscle. Please touch me, let alone feel threatened. Hey, Terrell, if I feel threatened, and then y'all coming up to me, I'm supposed to sit still and wait for y'all to finish doing me however. If I make it. She said when this was just reported, Hunter was the first to start, and then his brother joined. And let one of the witnesses said it was like a few of them around him. You hear me? It's unfortunate we still fighting people because of our color, but it's real. Every time. I say it all the time, Miss Parker. Hey, 80s, what's going on, sister? Just leave me alone. You hear me? Don't let's not do you know what I'm saying? And y'all always know the loudest is the room is the softest. The loudest in the room. The most quietest person is the dangerous one. The most quietest person is the dangerous one. How many people is Karmelo the only one that said, come over if you want to? What y'all tell somebody when they be you to argue with a neighbor? They be like, I'll come over and beat your ass, or I'll come over and blow you back. Come over. What we always say, come over here if you want to. If you that bad, come over here if you want to. It's up to you. Come over here if you want to. We all say that. Anybody gonna say that? Oh, I'm gonna come over and do. Oh, you gonna get up. Move me if you want to. Hey, Nate, what's going on? Have your babies ready. Unfortunately, as blacks, we wasn't raised to hate, but they was. Hey, Laquanda said, Rip Rizzy. Exactly. She said, I don't want to fight, so I just keep that fire on me. They're going to take a trip up there. Come on. They premeditated the attack, caught him over and distracted the coach. Come on. Hey, Miss J. Supposedly had drugs in the system. That's what they said, Miss J. She said it definitely don't want to fight. Man, nobody wants to. She said they're going to convict Karmelo Anthony because they don't want to see what's coming. It's going to be a race war. They know back. It's been, you know how have any of y'all ever had the premonition of you don't know how we was going to go back into a riot or slavery days, but you could just feel like they been trying to implement that. Like, it's just been strong around black people. Like, to me, it's like I've been watching a lot of this go on for so long. It's like I've been anticipating the day of when this would take place in our time. You know, like how they did the riot in California. And it's just like we all live in some kind of era where this is gonna happen. Cause we didn't once Karmelo even laid a finger on Austin to protect himself, it was already a race war. It was already, if it wasn't Karmelo and it was another kid, we would still be here. If long as they was black. Do y'all think if this was a white on white crime, we would be here? Hell, if it was black people with Karmelo, we wouldn't be here. Hell, the other family wouldn't get no justice either. If Karmelo would have took out a black boy, y'all think we'd be here? We'd look on the news or a podcast on social media and see their families crying out for justice. Y'all know how many times it's a mother now I want to get in touch with. Her daughter got pat in the back of her head, and her friend did too. And she talks about how the killer is out. He's white. And how he's out, living his best life. It's so many stories I can put on my platform about somebody black getting unalived. They always losing evidence, not enough evidence, not enough. What have they asked for? What you mean, T Mills? Hell, my mouth will make you want to put hands on me. But that's why if you touch me, call the meat wagon. Ambulance won't help you because I was taught to keep my hands to myself. Nobody ran up on him. Okay, let me ask you this so you won't sound prejudiced, Ninja. He's the nigga slayer. You the nigga slayer. You just couldn't put that in your name, right? You the nigga slayer. He couldn't say the word nigger, y'all, so he put the ninja slayer. He wants us to know that nobody, once you come in my space and you don't see y'all take and run up on us ain't saying you ring, nigger slayer. You came in my space, you're an imminent threat. Because they already told him to get up. Once he said no, we know what's gonna happen, nigger slayer. Now, nigger slayer, I don't understand why you want to come over and be in the midst of a bunch of niggers. That's what gets me with y'all. Y'all be so intrigued with us. Y'all turn your name into nigger slayers and shit because YouTube won't let you say nigger slayer in your name. So you change it to ninja slayer. Y'all hate us so much, but y'all in the mid, y'all want to come and talk to us. There ain't no, it's somebody over there on YouTube, the country, the one the country guy to talk called us everything but niggas. He's over there. His chat's still going strong in the comment section. Why y'all don't read the room? Same way you making me uncomfortable. You're in my space. For what? For what? You look canned in the picture. You have no reason to have a conversation with me because you're not over to dialogue to be the nigger slayer. But as soon as we say the cracker slayer, the honky slayer in our names, boy, it's war, ain't it? It's war. It's war, ain't it? See, I gotta know why he got his name as the ninja slayer because YouTube won't let you say the nigger slayer. So you gotta kind of sum it up with what comes closest to nigger. And we all know we say ninja. Some of us grew up saying, ninja, I wish you would. Jeez. Jeez. Damn. If that was a rapper, it would be more people out there. I agree with you 100%, Annie. I do. Facts, no matter how smart, educated, polite, peaceful, or powerful we are, we will always be at the bottom in their eyes. Let's go, Dimples. Let's go. Hey, Shiwana, baby, what's going on? Judges me by 12 all day. Absolutely. 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 Honey, I know. I would have fired my attorney today. Hey, Miss Parker Riders, I watched Neek. I felt her tears was more frustration than madness as well. And I got that. That's what I got out of it, Naya. That's what I was trying to tell. Here come another one. Jesus, baby. Ooh. They hate for niggas to talk, boy. Y'all hate a nigga to talk, don't it? They hate a nigga to talk. They want us. We gotta let them whoop our ass. We gotta let them hang us. We gotta let them Emmett Till us. We gotta let y'all do everything. Damn, can we talk amongst ourselves, right? It, like I said, y'all got more than us. We just dialoguing about what's really happening. Like we didn't just see what was happening. What y'all want from us, man? What more do y'all want from us? Just me and I. What else? What else? He wasn't a friend. That motherfucker lied. Are you cool? This how weird they are. The friend said he don't know him or nothing. He don't nothing. And then the lawyer, the defense had to pull out text messages and pictures of him. Ain't no friend. See, this how we supposed to be the dumb ones, because y'all know nigga means stupid. That you the nigga, right? Because the word nigga really means stupid. He want his friend. That wasn't his friend. Man, if y'all leave her thinking a bitch that got pictures with y'all, a bitch that invite you to events or anything, or to the men, a man invite y'all to places and always want y'all to come to this family event, come over and s'mores and marshmallows, come to my granny's birthday party, come over to family night, let's double date, and they go and testify and say they don't know you. And it wasn't like that. You gonna sit there and say it was his friend. Boy, get up out of here. Show ass on. Go on. Unfortunately, they wanted to go against each other for decades. Look at the us on the line. Man, say, Henny, I thank the mods for being on point. Okay, Charlie? Thank you, Charlie, baby. Even though I don't know what's on your picture. What is that, Charlie? Is this, because that look like a monkey, and I don't know if you making fun of us or what. I don't know what the fuck is going on. If you are, if that's supposed to represent us, just say it. I could take y'all being racist and real, though. Just be a real racist, okay? Don't hide. I don't know what the fuck that is. What that means. It's bothering me. And I ain't saying nothing bad about you. Just your profile's bothering me. I just see a monkey, a fucking monkey. You know they call us monkeys. I don't like it. She was really crying to keep from crashing on them. She was. I seen frustration. Then they say last week it was a group text going around. Black Butterfly, yes. Go watch Hunter's interview. I don't want to watch nothing of them. I don't. I really want the shit to come out in court. I just want it to come out in court. Y'all, what y'all gonna do to him? And I want to know the facts behind it, the reason why they felt the way they did, the jurors. You know what I'm saying? And what's self-defense? That's what we really need to be talking about. What's really self-defense? Hey, Pretty Trucker, what's going on? They should have supported Neek by giving her space. That would. I think I agree. Can you change your picture, Charlie? Cause if I don't know if you black or not, but I don't want to see no monkeys. I don't. We've been caught enough monkeys, and I just think you should change it out of respect. Or if that's you, I apologize. I got to go get my wine. You feeling froggy, then leap. Okay, LaQuanda. LaQuanda jumped off I'm jumping off his lily pad tonight, okay? Man, say, look. Shh. Ain't no arguing for me. Man, we too old to argue. I'm too fat for one. Nicole, I'm too big. Every breath in my fat ass body counts. So I can't go back and forth. I know this. I'm coming up with how to take everything's running through my head. I just know I gotta pray about it. Let me change that and say, I pray it don't get to where I might take your life, but you gotta take mine. You gotta take my life. You gotta take me out. You gotta take me out. You're gonna have to take me out. Absolutely that you a nigga. Absolutely that you use the monkey pictures to intimidate us. Let me know what you mean absolutely for, Charlie. She said it is their key technique for division. In self-defense cases, it's all about meeting force with the same amount of force. Taking a life will raise the bar to another level, and race will play a factor, unfortunately. Big Mama agreed, of course. I agree with that 100%. They want the war so bad, but they gonna lose it. It is what it is. It ain't no going back to that. Talking about us, but want to be us. Yeah, tanning and all that. Wife going tan herself and all of that. She said, not at all. She said, no. God sees all. We've seen self-defense cases like the case with George Zimmerman, where force was not met with equal force. He got off. He did. They definitely want to BBL surgeries to man, all kind of shit. Karmelo is 80 pounds smaller and shorter than the thug that attacked him. The police threatened to lock anyone up who posts a video from the park. Wow. For what, Mia? Because y'all can't take away what got leaked out. I mean, at this point, hell, everybody should get leaked now. Ever since social media has become a thing, we see more of what happened to these people. Look at Miss Anita Gray. I mean, Miss Anita. What is a Grace? What's her name? Last name? But Miss Anita. I mean, shit. Welcome to the world of social media. Times have changed, and so has the world. They're recording, and everything's being leaked. He poked his shoulder allegedly. Eat his ass up, Miss Parker. I'm just saying, Diplo. I don't know if that's for us. Hey, Lady LeMay. Exactly, crazy man. I'm just saying, ignore him, boo. He wants a response. I mean, he's giving good dialogue on the conversation. I just see the monkey and the stormy. They love to antagonize until they F around and find out. Absolutely. That's facts. That is facts. Adjuster, you better say that, Pink. Unseasoned chicken, go away. Not unseasoned. Latasha, not unseasoned, because y'all know they swear, just like they swear, our thing is, we love hot sauce, we love chicken, we love watermelon, hell, everybody love fruit, I thought, you know what I'm saying? I don't eat hot sauce. I mean, barbecue sauce, I'm not into barbecue sauce and all of that shit. I used to be a big fan of hot sauce. It depends on what the hot sauce for. Like, I have to get Lay's, potato chips, certain things I eat, but just to be just throwing hot sauce around, no, and I'm not into spicy foods. I'm just not. But even barbecue, no. I just feel like we hear about that prosecutors and what they're asking witnesses. What have we learned from the defense? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm still waiting on a whole lot of them are allowed online in a church mouse in person, so they ride the wave. Yeah, when they can, man, say. That's the one that's been around in our chat, Miss Parker. There's always going to be one. Pink people always want to be in black business. Every time. Every time. They can't stand us, but they want to talk to us. They want to be in our presence. I'll be honest, it crossed my mind that they're throwing him to the wolves to give that rapper a pass. Which rapper, Mooey? Go be with your own. Yeah, now when we say that, we prejudice. But they coming over with monkeys on their pictures and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? They coming over here with they monkeys and shit on the picture, and we gotta accept. Nah, we ain't accepting a damn thing. It is. It's a shame, in my opinion. It's really not seen as less as fear of the greatness. It's a biopsy of power. They fear being treated as they've treated people to maintain false control. That's true. That F Eddie wasn't a friend. Girl wasn't a friend at all. Here we got another one. Ooh. Ooh. We got a couple of them coming, y'all. And you just a sick, because I don't want to talk to sickos, you know? You just a sick for wanting to talk to a sicko. You know what I'm saying? You won't come over and be amongst us. Just say that. Just say that. Just sit down and sit back and shut the fuck up. Want to come here and talk to me. Want to come here and talk to us. Go. Why y'all won't be with people that y'all can dialogue with, that y'all can feel comfortable with? Because what I say that was sick. We ain't talking about kids being touched inappropriately or nothing. Wrong lie, bitch. Catch me tomorrow. Show weird ass on. I ain't here to play with y'all. What the hell, girl? But they heard all over. Man, crazy word. Hey, young, what's going on? What's going on? Cases really showing folks true colors. Here come another one. Here come another one. Here come another one. Bored, ain't got shit to do. Ain't got shit going on. The shit over there where they used to be, all the prejudice shit that they popping on little young Karmelo just ain't popping enough. They wanna, I'm go over here and tell these niggas how we feeling today. We want Mana Diaz, Diaglo, Dial, or whatever what you want? If he's cooked, tell his mama, find their page. Find their page. That's all I'm saying to you and Coastal Living. Go find his mom and them page. Tell him that's their kid. We just speaking on the facts at hand. If they did jump him, it's a wrap. Absolutely, Alonzo. Absolutely. The jurors set up with some. That's when it started. If that's the friend, I don't want him. Come on, ain't no friend. It ain't no friend. Ain't no friend. Oh shit. He come here and saying, hey, y'all come here, hey, and then it's some nigga shit. What is it? They be friendly until then it's some nigga shit. I don't like this. I don't like this. Y'all know I'm really ready to pop off and shit. Hey, Betty. But hey, watch. Right, who need friends like that? Man, ain't no friend of his. Y'all heard me? It ain't his friend. Y'all gotta learn how to. I'm black and I'm proud. Absolutely. Hey, Nisha sis, y'all gotta learn what friends are, what lovers are. I ain't no killer, but don't push me, okay, Black Butterfly? I'm just saying. You heard me? Haters gonna hate. I've always learned that. Man, say. And don't we all? I just said She said, "Oh, leave Charlie. Is the monkey but." Charlie coming here like they ain't gonna never know I'm prejudiced. Shit, I'm gonna put the monkey on my profile. I let him slide for a minute. I'm going, yep, Charlie. Oh, the fuck up. Charlie left. Charlie ain't been back since. Charlie in here. See how we are, y'all. We got to be laser focused. It's Carmelo Anthony got us slipping and tripping on our pimping and some more shit. Is Charlie called us? Wait a minute, Charlie's called us monkeys to our face. See, I told y'all the monkeys are slow over there. I got a monkey on my profile, and they ain't said a damn thing. They over here, man. We got. I take all accountability for that. I let Charlie slide. I let Charlie infiltrate the camp. Okay, I let Charlie. We gotta wake up. I know we want to chit chat and, bitch. Look, yeah, hey, bitch. No. Lines have been crossed. These are monkey pictures. They're intimidating us. They even coming in, want to, nah. Moderators, tighten up. We ain't letting it go down over here. We talking today. Who's over here trying to bug? Because I stay ready, never got to get ready on God. Man, we know as humans that white boy was wrong and shouldn't have been effing with people. Then the judge directed people to make Melo look bad and not the white boy racist at his finest. They love how we talk. I love my sweet baby Rays. The defense acting weak. It is. But you know what? The system was never set up to be in our favor. The system was always set up for failure for us. The system was. Y'all ever seen people with worse charges go up and you just had a little weed, and you be like, damn, he just had just simple things in court when it comes to black people, just simple things, and we get, you know what I'm saying? Yella, no, we would not be here today if it was reversed. Time Warp, absolutely. They do that in Chicago all the time. As Parker, that will sacrifice anyone who looks like us. If y'all look at the cases, your mom's a sicko. I wanted to say it, but I, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep the peace and shit. Like I was gonna say your mama, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to, it's all the first thing we ever learned. Your mama, let them come. I'm ready to go out. Talk all y'all want, but don't touch me. You ain't my mama, my daddy. Man, how many times you even want to go off on your mama, your daddy when they put their hands on you? You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't got no wimple. Ooh, like you just fired up. You know, they just want to ruffle our feathers. Misery loves company. They want confrontation to prove a point, and that's what they're gonna get over here. That's what they're gonna get over here. Time, well, we not at court. We not down there, boots on the ground. We don't give. We not down there. Shit, we never said we never said ain't nothing spiritual about over here. Ain't nothing spiritual about anything going down over here. And I'm not going to pretend and act like it is. The fuck? These people, man, they won't talk and be amongst us. They coming over and pick up trucks. What's going on? Why are you here? Did nobody invite your ass to the cookout? She said, not pick up truck. I mean, I'm just saying, we stand on one over here. I got you, Queen. Keep on talking. Karma gonna spin a block on their ass. Then YT coming with all the smoke, and we here for it. Haters gonna hate. Okay, these YT folks tough at the courthouse, but until I see a motherfucker hit the south side of the, come on, you already know. Everybody ain't your friend. Man, Mo3 said it best. I keep buying money because you just never know. You got to keep y'all white racist ass over there, boo looking at. Yeah. What up, Kelly Kells? Y'all make sure y'all go cook with my girl Kelly Kells, okay? Shout out to you, baby. That friend was better off saying I'm legally blind. Come on, Dimples. So you will sit in the clouds and check me out. Y'all see the crab? Y'all see how they say we eat crabs and shit? Look at it, y'all. Y'all see with the picture of black person eating crabs and shit. They want to make us mad when we just over here off the conversation. We laughing at y'all for even wanting to drop down with nigger pictures of us eating crabs, chicken, whatever, baby. I don't eat the shit. See what I'm saying? It ain't pissing me off because I don't eat the shit. They'll tell y'all that. I didn't even know how to crack the bitches open. Did I not, moderators? At the meet and greet. Didn't y'all have that at the luau? And I didn't even eat mine because I didn't even know how to crack the shit. So the joke's on you, not me. Check that out, okay? Y'all in here with us. Welcome the goofy bitch in. I don't like none of them. I would never go nowhere near them. So why do them folks always worrying about us? Dang, I wish I knew why. That's why I be praying at work that no one comes at me the wrong way. They jealous and clear. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. She said, not clear. His so-called friend appeared to be Latino. That black man life probably a risk defense playing his role. Thank you, being thankful. Thank you. And you know, being thankful, I appreciate you for saying free Karmelo, but I'm just saying right is right and wrong is wrong. That's it. Now people coming over to BS. Yeah, man, because we not going to, I know I ain't going over there with that. I ain't going over there. They parents need to go get their money back because the defense attorneys got paid to throw the case. I believe it. You know they all work together. She said, stop entertaining these pale-faced motherfuckers. Hey, Renee. Hey, love. Did y'all hear them saying Metcalf's father was... And then they said, they said at the courthouse today that, okay, hey, girl. Hey, Shay. Let's go, Shay from Boston. Y'all welcome, Shay. They said that the daddy was in her making people get up out their seats and shit in the courtroom. Yep. And Dimples want us to dump that. And this the thing. My good hand ready to slap a motherfucker. Hand itching. I hate crabs. Me too. Slippery bastards. You know what I'm saying? If I can't hold it to fun, even if Karmelo's found guilty, he's not gonna stay in prison forever. I can see that, Kevin. And stuff. And if it is, drop it down from a first degree murder. That's all I'm gonna say to it. I don't think if y'all gonna do it, oh, you got a mukbang channel, girl. They coming here with prejudice shit. I don't know who and what's going on. You heard me? He just came over with a monkey. Charlie came over and intimidated us with a monkey. Hell, I thought you was intimidating us, saying you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we like crabs and I don't. But you know, okay. Shit. Watch. Shit, shit. Got me skipping comments and shit. They need us to live direct. Man, say Terrell. Yeah, but we can't say that we prejudiced. They smell like cats when they wet. All of them. Is the trial over? The defense rested today. Meg Riggle, the defense rest. He might get a few months, if that. And if y'all, I'm saying, if y'all gonna give him some, if y'all gonna pass down something, just not that. That's all I'm saying, Major Riggle. Just not that. You know, if it was premeditated and he told some people and they got messages saying that Karmelo was saying like he was gonna go do something to somebody white or something, or just do something to anybody that day, that's different. I'm gonna argue with them bitches. Okay. She said he said he might do a few months. Hey Kiki, wait, what? Not making people move in the, he was making people move in the courthouse. He was giving hand signals to the kids. Yep, they said he was doing that to the kids and stuff. It's okay. I'm sorry. I just don't trust none right now. Unlike Karmelo, baby, it's ain't no dig to you, baby. Your trust, baby. But y'all kids, I get it. You got to go through some shit to learn from your mistakes, baby. You don't trust the soul. You heard me? I don't want to make marshmallows, mac and cheese, anything with an M. I don't want mushrooms in my food. Anything that starts with an M, I don't want it. You get what I'm saying? I just don't. Trust nobody, Karmelo. Let this be a learning lesson to all our black youth. With everybody. Hell, we even said with our own kind. Look at Derek Samuels. It ain't just we say that about the white kids. Hell, we can't trust our own kind. Let alone if we can't trust our own and we teaching our kids not to trust our own. Shit, you know you can't trust the clear people. Call me what you want, just don't touch me. I'm watching for you, Queen. I smell like wet dogs and breath smell like winter water. Okay. I think he doesn't deserve to sit it all, but the way the trial's looking, they're gonna have to give him something. The Palm folks will write if he doesn't. Do you think that they will only write, or will we all write? Do you think that the black people, because the Black Panthers are gonna go down there tomorrow, do y'all think the Black Panthers are gonna make it worse? When you get a chance, look up Gwendolyn White from which I think is gonna happen on Wednesday when the Black Panthers go down there, guys. Thank you, 80s baby. Thank you, Mooey. Thank you, Mooey and 80s baby, for the cash apps. Thank you. Let me see. But I agree with you that they're gonna make him get something. They are gonna make him I just said don't do the please don't do the first degree murder. You know, that's all I want. Don't do that to him. Don't do that to that young man, you know, because it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It just wasn't that. And even giving him time, you know, is crazy, but it just wasn't that. That's all I'm saying. That boy didn't go with the intentions of taking a life, inferior organs, smelling like wet dogs, and pesticides. They make laws for us, but when it's time for us to use it, they begin to twist laws, even with our own kind. He said, I don't trust anyone, but I will trust my people first. But come on, hell, we can barely trust our own kind. Oh, the girl that shot the lawyers outside. What'd you get about her, Lady LeMay? Yeah, I seen that Black Panthers might. He said it's one. Oh my God, it's 1,000 of them gonna be there on Wednesday. Look, she said. She said. Moy said, depending on which Black Panthers you talking about, Huey and them. But Moy said, if it ain't from Huey and them, I ain't going. I ain't going. Which Black Panthers is it? Boy, have mercy. We got to do better. I don't think like, but at least 10 to 15. Yeah, I think 10. I think 10. And the thing about it is, our way of talking to our black sons is going to be a learning lesson for words, but yours is just gonna have to come with the consequences of sitting behind bars that, black people cannot take white lives. That's it, Karmelo. Black people, it doesn't matter if they raping you or whatever. We can't do nothing about it. We gotta let them do whatever to us. That's the message. You know what I'm saying? How dare you take a white life? Hey Terry, what's going on? Y'all drop Terry's link for me. If he was YT, all charges will be dismissed. Black people won't riot if he's guilty. Meal Team 6 will riot if he's found not guilty or gets lesser charges. Okay. Okay, over here. I gotta go keep up with these lives today. The justice system is rigged up. It's all about who has the most money. It's all. Do y'all feel like the justice system is for black people? I don't. Real talk, they showing us we don't matter in real time. Yes, that's how I feel, Terrell. He shouldn't get more than a few months. Look up the case in Allison, case in Texas. That was worse than what's going on a few months ago. Okay. Because I'm going to look up what she told me to. I did look it up, what she told me to look up down here. But let me get a pen. Because when I come back, after I look at Queen Sheba's live and Nika Knight's case in Allison, Texas. They think because they're not charging with capital murder than first degree is better, yet it's neither one. I agree. I don't think so. Dimples. He said Dimples exactly. I feel you, Dimples, but we all know that's not going to happen. Sometimes black with power are the worst one. Absolutely, Terrell, they the worst. You heard me. Hey, Tay Ebony, baby. Come on, Anthony. He got an ankle monitor, but no handcuffs on. Yeah, that's for now. We got thank Tay Ebony. That's for them. What's great happened? The defense done rested their case. These new ones ain't standing on business. And we know this. You sprinkle spit on me, I'm going off. Absolutely. That's an offense. Spitting or anything on people. That's a charge. Look up case and he will not get 10 years. Okay, thank you, May Regal. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. There was so much that was missed in this case, even with the weapon. How many other athletes had an instrument to clean their track shoes, and how they try to change it into a knife, like it wasn't what they first said it was and stuff. They try to take that away and make it like he had a knife. I teach mine to stay away from YTs. They're not their friends. Shit, I teach mine not to be around nobody. I hate that they don't. I love that my son is kind of like a to himself. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust the own. It's not for the poor. It's definitely not. Court is definitely not. Hell, when what just happened and they got off because of that money, and I was like, boy, money really do matter. Money really does. It's a case and they have money and stuff, and I said, damn, money is the root of all evil. It definitely matters. And when it comes to the law, all the Uncle Ruckus ass niggas think Sun Dodgers will accept them. Absolutely not, Shay. Absolutely, because if we do, we're being contradicted towards bullying. Yes, kids are supposed to involve adults and proper authorities, but when there is none, what are they to do? And that's a good question, Naya. What are they to do? What is our kids supposed to do? If they catch a case, they get tapped. But if mine catch a case, they throwing them under the jail. Absolutely. That's why our kids ain't. Who used to eat us, Henry? Hell, they still do, Henry. You better go look at the Epstein file. Shit. We ready for all the smoke. No, the injustice isn't for us. It's not. And it's sad. You know what I'm saying? And when it's election year for the judges and governors and things like that, they always try to make it a point. And what gets me hot is when the black people that go up there with them and start rapping and doing all that, like, y'all notice they get the most elite. The Republicans will go get the most elite. We got Beyonce. Oh my God. It's Beyonce. Beyonce. We got Nicki Minaj. And we voting. In the Mexicans that went up there and voted, he got y'all asses. He got y'all, man, he went and got ICE. After Trump got them people vote, y'all. After Trump went and got them people vote, y'all. They went and got ICE. ICE was supposed to be for the immigrants. Then, like, so, they start bringing us out of apartment buildings and our youngins and stuff. Our grandfathers and grandmothers and great aunties and shit. They start sending y'all back to the sugar cane. And then y'all was on there crying. And then y'all got to asking us for our help. Y'all asses got on that bus, got dropped off on the other side of that gate that y'all once remember crawling under to get over here through holes and shit. And y'all ask us for help. Y'all start crying out for help. And I told Shank I ain't helping and speaking for nobody. Hey, Information Man Show, what's going on? How you doing? I said I don't want to speak out for none of them. And I love Mexicans. I ain't got no problem with them. I got Mexican cousins. But ain't nobody fighting for us. When George Floyd shit happened, y'all didn't fight for us. When Trayvon Martin, y'all didn't fight for us. And there's so many more. They didn't fight for us. Michael, they didn't fight for us. Y'all gotta ride back home. Y'all gotta ride back home. They was even putting y'all on planes. Y'all know how we get back home, how some of our kids get back home. They get found in trees or they dragging them on the back of a truck with a rope. That's how our kids come back home to us in a pine box. Nobody said they was going to put us on a Greyhound and ship our asses back to Europe or Africa or nothing like that. We always get sent back in a pine box. Then the first thing they talk about is the GoFundMe. GoFundMe goes how we see fit at the time. Hell, them people had to move in some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was trying to kill a mockingbird. Y'all remember that book that the teacher made all the white peers in your class read around you and say, and nigger, and you be in class like. And everybody that got to say nigger was white. When in your class, everybody remember that? All the niggas in the class, not one nigga got to read the word nigga and to kill a mockingbird. Oh. You young and it was never built for us. It was never built for them. Where are all the politicians rapping the fitting? Man, say, Tyler Perry, what does it take for you to take that titties and ass off to speak up? Or you just don't want to lose your place in Hollywood? I mean, hell, you own half of it. You own half of it. Where Oprah? Hell, where's LeBron? You got black sons. I mean, and I ain't saying that. I'm just saying. I want y'all say come together, but y'all fight us versus fight them. I never liked that book. We have to fight ourselves. They can't keep criminalizing us for fighting back, yet calling us victims for speaking out. I remember reading that book and having to write an essay. The system was never built for us, but to suppress us. I never went to Kumbaya with none of them. I will never trust them no matter how nice they appear to me. Now I'm good on that. They don't care about us. Come on, Information Man Show. Y'all drop Information Man Show's link as well. When did they ever? We never read in school in my time. We never learned that it was a first black president. We never learned that it was real black cowboys and things like that. You get what I'm saying? We never knew that. Because only books we read about, where the red fern grows, where they calling them niggas in that. Those are the only books I remember. Everything we was put down. Everything in social studies made me cringe as I got older. It was never nothing good about a nigga in my social studies book. It was never nothing in there about what the niggas made. I had to grow up and get that 28 days of Black History Month. And I had to ask why. She said Huckleberry Finn and the nigga word over 200 times. Let's go. Big mama, you must have been in my era, baby. She said I never read none of them books, baby. Them was the main books. And you had to turn that book back in. Or you had to pay that $10. That was a book that got passed out in the class. And you had to turn it back in at the end. And if you lost that book, you had to pay $10. I'm just asking for the ones in the back. I'm a 70s baby. 77 at that. I was always uncomfortable with social studies. We had to learn about all the white presidents. I always flipped the book, and every time I flipped the book, it was about one of us getting lynched. One of us trying to run away. The Harriet Tubman story. We only got a select portion in the history books back in the days. I don't know about now, because I don't. But back then, it was only a couple of chapters in the whole book. Remember, we got to go a whole year, a whole semester. We got 3-4 semesters. We got spring, winter, fall, and another semester. I never got too many. Hey, Montreal, baby. I never seen too many. Hey, Lashina. I never got too many chapters of us doing something positive in the history book. Everything was bad. Mellow Case makes me think of the Rosa Parks not giving up her seat. Absolutely passion. Let's go. Let's go. She said made her think about Rosa Parks. We are the most hated around the world, but built the most. Was in captivity for hundreds. Still in captivity. We still in captivity. When y'all see them white people, y'all been on the elevator, when they come out, y'all see them white people, they purses be dangling. As soon as they see us, they go like this. Let your son just stay in a Walmart parking lot and watch him watch. Get on your phone, have your phone recording. Let your son go before me. See a group of old white ladies, and I bet they go. Or you see them in a store, they have their purse in that seat part of the buggy. As soon as you come, they throw a bitch on their shoulder. In an elevator, scoot over to the furthest corner, to where their nose is damn near in the wall. It's all kind of shit. It's all kind of. I be like, man, ain't nobody ready to steal your purse. You sitting there with your own purse. Montreal, walk in the store and do it and see an old white woman coming past you. I bet she took that purse hard. I bet she clutched that purse hard. Hey, SP. Hey, DD. What's going on? In high school, I took African American history. It was taught by a white man who was married to a black woman. Yeah, babe. Come on. Had to be married to a black woman. I see it every day. You heard me? Montreal. It's so many ways as we can go out there without just our cell phone and our black children, our sons, or our nephews and cousins, and you can record so much and make it a segment and series on it. We got so much that we can go out there and get with racism in America today. Y'all, right? All you need is a phone. All you need is a phone. Tell Gretchen we miss her. Okay, ladies, make that girl pull her out. The system is not for us. Man, she said it's true. My purse costs more than theirs. Come on, Lashina. Have they really wrapped up the case on both sides? Yeah, both sides have rested. The prosecution They want him gone. Who? Coastal Dog, let me ask you something. Don't nobody time out, touch or nothing. Are you black? Because I'm just going off your previous comment that you said earlier when you called me a sicko. If black Amazon truck drivers stays parked too long, they call the cops. You heard me? I've heard about something like that. Haters go, I've actually heard something about that. I did not know that to be true. I just thought it was another stereotype. I really did. I thought it was another stereotype that people was just saying they putting on. It's like, but they took Dylan Roof to Burger King after he killed all them black folks. Took him straight to Burger King. Had his and let him have it his way. Didn't they? Montreal, he said, but they took Dylan Roof to Burger King after he killed all them black folks and let him have it his way. And Montreal lets him walk into the jail without cuffs or anything. I sure did in South Carolina at the church. They rest Artie Wait. What? Yes. Man, I heard something like that. Haters gonna hate about delivery drivers that was black. It was just I don't know if it was somewhere on Facebook, and it was just like a funny thing, but we make jokes out of everything, but it be so for real. I don't even know if we know how serious when we be joking about it. Like people be in the chat like, yeah, woo woo. But it's like that's just how messed up our life is. That we gotta turn our pain into jokes and turn racism into, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. He is found guilty. He can possibly stay out while the case is on appeal. Yes, that was South Carolina. I had a YT tell me she didn't want me to be her son's nurse. I was like, oh, what? Would you like this hospital? Not Burger King. I went in and got my charge nurse, and she's Mexican. They bring their dogs out and sometimes turn their dog. Remember that black boy in Georgia that was just out jogging? He didn't have no spray paint. He didn't have no eggs thrown on people's door. That man was jogging. And Adam white people was in that truck, on the back of that truck, and did him so dirty. Did him so dirty. And they ain't even get no time like that. They ain't even get no time like that. They was out forever. And his life didn't matter at all. That young black man's life didn't matter at all. Yeah, that was Candy. I cried for him so bad. I would always go back just to see him run. Like, and I thought I could go through the whole video, and I still can't to this day. Because I think about my son. All the pale faces want all our demise if we black. Y'all think if we would have went up there to the Capitol and did what them white boys did up at the Capitol, y'all think that Obama would have been able to get them out of there? They'd have probably hung them on the steps of Washington, D.C. If y'all really do y'all research and y'all stories of why President Lincoln is on the pen, because he had nigger in it. He had nigger blood. You really just got to read it. It wasn't because he set the Negroes free. He knew his history. He knew, oh, you want calling me a sicko, baby? I take back everything I said. I'm sorry. We would turn your ass up. Did you not see that? She said, I'm biracial. Okay, baby, you was letting us turn you up. We was talking about you for a minute. And you didn't say a word. Maybe you walked off for something. We was turning you. Baby, we tore all the black off of you. You was white. Because we tore all the black off of your skin, baby. You guys to start speaking up. Oh, man, we be sentenced You think they would be better than 2026, but everybody, we got to fight. I was so sad and mad over that case. They got 55 years in life and stay. Diddy, I got to go back and watch it. See, I got to go back and watch it, Big Mama. I must have missed something. Thank you for telling me that. Let me stand corrected. Hey, Chill, what's going on? Y'all make sure y'all follow my boy Chill, okay? Make sure y'all go sub to Chill. Chill is doing true crime and stuff like that, and he's doing cold case files, okay? When the state chooses to relocate the trial in all YT community with about 13% black residents, I knew he would never get a first shake. Come on, man. I knew that too. I was like, no. Yep, Lashina absolutely did. We're living in the last days, and we are. He said, I'm about to go live about it and talk about Karmelo Anthony. I apologize for saying your mom was a sicko. Look at Leslie. Baby, we apologize. Real shit. She's probably going, oh my God, those was for me, not all for you. But yeah, them was for you. A lot of that was for you. Because I think you was the first until I realized Charlie had the monkey. Charlie ain't been back since. I'm going to go back and make sure Charlie blocked. Hold on, Chill. Give me a second. Chill said he's great. Charlie blocked. Automobile detailing. Yeah, I did. Let me see. What was we talking about that night, Montreal? I seen you. Hold on. You put that in I seen you put that in the comment section. Oh, up there. The detail. I looked at it. Give me till tomorrow to talk about it, Montreal. But I seen you put that in my comment section. Hey, Karen B, we apologize. All right, Chill said he's going live in a minute. I want to make sure Chill's link is hit me up, Montreal. Let me drop my email. You said book me. That's you. Y'all make sure y'all if y'all want your car detailed, automobile detailing is by Montreal. You know what I'm saying? He said book me, guys. Let them know where you from, Montreal. Go on and put it out there, promote. She said, I'm going to cook dinner for these kids. The one who recorded the son and father chase, I'm down with have parole. Absolutely, Big Mama. Hell yeah, he's going to get parole. Yeah, he's great. Man, say he's definitely about to get parole. Let me drop my link. Hold on me. Let me mod you up, Montreal. Do your thing. Drop your and Chill. Let me get a couple of brothers up in here to start modding. Until you can drop your own link. If y'all got a moderator stick, drop y'all link if y'all don't know how. We sorry, Coastal Living, baby. Don't we different over here. You know, ain't nothing spiritual about me and stuff like that. I ain't saying that I won't go to church and stuff like that, but I ain't ready to sit up here and act like I'm holier than thou. I'm not going to church just because everybody makes it sound cute on Sundays and stuff like that. And I still got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? I got a very long way to go, baby. And stuff. So, but you know, it doesn't excuse me for being able to come back and say sorry to you. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. I just didn't know who you was talking about. And look, Leslie come out. Sorry for saying your mama. Sorry for saying your mom was sick. And stuff. I'm mobile. I will come as far as Charlotte if the money's right. Okay. He said he's in Shelby, North Carolina, you guys. He said mobile detailing and pressure. We want to start support. As any black business, not just Montreal. People got merchandise. We'll go spend money with Michael Kors, Coach, and hell, y'all know for real deep down, they really don't want us wearing their clothes and shit. They just don't. You get what I'm saying? They really don't. Timberlands. It's so much, but we won't go and spend. We'll complain when a black person got a shirt for this much because they make purses and shit. We won't support them and stuff. We got to do better. They said we don't play. Girl, we do, we don't. We got to do better with our black people. We'll go to the hair store with these Asians and buy earrings, our hair and stuff, and complain because a black person, we all got to live in. We all got to make a living. And just because we selling wigs for this much, it doesn't mean shit's cheap. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't mean stuff is cheap. We got to do better. He said, I support whoever supports me. Let's go. Montreal, keep doing big things. I wish you nothing but the best with your business. You need to get some business cards and stuff like that. Again, so I can keep promoting and stuff. Send me all the details, Montreal. I dropped my email in the chat. You guys, if I don't get right to it, don't mean I ain't going to see it and stuff. But I'm going to try to get to my emails and stuff. I've been slacking. That's on me and stuff with no excuse intended and stuff. But send me all the details, Montreal, if you have your list of prices. Shank Rock has got his Rock Squad merchandise. It's actually behind me, which is why I haven't got the sit up. So it's good, you guys, and stuff, you know, when you're going out and you're for my team and stuff to rock your riders for a cause, you know what I'm saying? Shirts and stuff like that, you know, promote. If you're a Rock Squad member, get you some merch from Shank. And when you go out to your events and stuff like that, if you boots on the ground like 88 and Nick and Night and Queen Sheba and stuff, we want y'all to be able to represent us in that way. You get what I'm saying? So salute to you guys. I'm getting at her. We're going to talk about Cyrus tomorrow, you guys, because there's something else I want to share about Cyrus story. I want to share another story with you guys, and we're going to gain understanding about Mr. Chow and his 4 other pals, okay? Salute everybody. Thank you for the super chats, the memberships. Man, I love y'all. Damn, I do. Enjoy. Go over there, catch chill, and Shank Rock is going live.
Lighting up the screen, you know who you are. Bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view. With a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard.